Hello, my name is Gary Prescott. I'm known as the BIKING BIRDER, and this is a series of interviews that I did in the year 2025 in November when I cycled around northwest Rwanda. Incredible, just wonderful people met. And this next video is of one of the best people I've met during that lovely time. Josiane of the RUGEZI Ornithology Centre. Let's hear what she has to say. Tickle my feathers. See you later.
Hello, my name is Niyonkuru Josiane. I am from RUGEZI Ornithology Centre, where I serve as Grant Officer Volunteer. Here in RUGEZI Ornithology Centre, we work with birds, where we are running birds while conserving them. In RUGEZI Ornithology Centre, as we work in Rwanda, there's different endemic birds in Rwanda, so we are conserving them as the group of volunteers. We are conserving them, we are conserving their habitat to see if we can increase their numbers, like we can increase how many birds which are living by restoring their habitat. In the RUGEZI Ornithology Centre, I joined them because I have a passion of conserving the birds, of running birds, so that I can be a researcher or the researcher in birds in the future. Here in RUGEZI Ornithology Centre, we have many and more projects that we are working on. We are working on BIRDER project, where we aim to conserve the birds, but mostly waders, to restore the waders bird habitat, as well as to increase their number so that they cannot extinct. If they are have the verge of being endangered, maybe you can make them less vulnerable to the extinction. Thank you.
Josiane, that was beautiful. Now can you tell me more about yourself?
About myself, I'm the university student. I study in the University of Rwanda, where I'm pursuing a bachelor's degree in ecotourism and green space management. And about myself, I love birds. Yeah, I cannot talk about myself without saying my passion. This is amazing. Birds are amazing. Like, they are thin, like they are not large, but how they bring something to life or how they make your day beautiful. So I love birds.
So what's your favourite bird?
My favorite bird is shoebill.
Not a shoebill. Everybody's favourite. No, not everybody's. Eric at Musanze village was hooded vulture. Chrissy, I cannot say his name. Another person at Musanze village, pied wagtails. And he sang a song from when he was a little boy. Joseph did as well, about pied wagtails.
Yeah.
But yours is shoebill.
Yeah.
Winnie, the director at Musanze, her favourite is shoebill.
As well?
Yes.
Yo.
And if Ian, to my left, squeaks that chair one more time, I will have to do something about him. Okay, can you tell me something about your birding in Rwanda?
Okay, birding in Rwanda is so amazing. I like to go in remote places. We have place, it is a wetland that is called Mogogo wetland. It is in little place, like many people doesn't know the place. But we came to know with my friend from the school, from college, we came to know that place that it is a wetland. It have different papyrus, this and that. So we went there and it boosted me. I was like, this is a remote place, but I can spot different in many bird species. Can you imagine we spotted little egret and I was like, can really little grey and little egrets be found here? And he made Mali and I was like, damn. So my birding in Rwanda is really amazing. I also use eBird. Yeah, I'm not the most person. I'm on 46th person on the list among the top 100 eBirds in Rwanda. So you can see it is working.
Very proud.
Yeah. Okay, the future holds multiple things. but I'm also working toward the future, and I have to work for my future. So what I'm willing to work in the future of birding, I want to be a scientist, even though not much like the title, but I want to be a researcher regarding birding. Maybe the future will bring that I work on the habitat of birds or the bird species, but I want to be engaged in birding in the future. It is something that I don't want to lose. Yeah. Okay, the future in Rwanda regarding the tourism and birding. Rwanda will have the national strategic transformation that Rwanda is using to attain 2050 vision. So in Rwanda, they are aiming to increase the revenue that is being generated from tourism, and they are even willing to increase the environmental awareness, as there is also SDG that is being also being worked on by Rwanda. So as for us as RUGEZI Ornithology Center, we are working to attain that mission that Rwanda is promoting. If Rwanda is, it's like they are giving us the freed so we can work to make our country attain what they are willing to attain. And for ROC, what we want to achieve, if we are doing birding, we aim to achieve to decrease the to increase the number of rare-threatened bird species. We also aim to make that the habitat are well restored and to increase, of course, the awareness among the community, the citizen science among the community. So that's what we aim to attain in the future. And we aim and we wish and we are sure that we make it in the future. Thank you. Okay, thank you. As I was going to say, the donation will be good for us. As my friend Luja had mentioned, we have ongoing projects. We have Rwanda Bird Address, we have Wetland Restoration Project, we have Rwanda project. So the donation will be good because that will make those projects possible. If we are aiming to do a project, means we are planning. But planning doesn't mean execution. So we will need donation to execute those projects. Of course, we have the mindset, we have the interest, want to do that. We have some different capital to do that, but we will need donation to implement that project to make them happen. Because if we are willing to increase the citizen science, if we are willing to increase the habitat for birds, if we are willing to increase the number of the bird species in Rwanda, it means that we have to implement those projects and successfully. So for them to be successful, we need your help, we need your donation to our organization, RUGEZI Ornithology Center, and we can assure you we execute that because we have passion to do that. Only missing is your donation. Thank you.
So there you have it, a lot of information from Josiane about the RUGEZI Ornithology Centre in Musanze in northern Rwanda. Hope you enjoyed the video. There are going to be a lot more interviews that I carried out in 2025 on YouTube, so please have a look, see what you think, make comments, like, subscribe, etc. All of those sort of things, you know what I mean. I'd also like to say thank you to Ian, to Roger and to Joseph, 3 other Rwandan birders that I met who were involved with the RUGEZI Ornithology Centre. I'd also like to say thank you, a massive thank you to Opticron binoculars, telescopes, monoculars, because every adventure I've ever had as a biking birder, Opticron have been there to give me such equipment, optical equipment, superb optical equipment. As I said, binoculars, telescope, monoculars. And at the end of every adventure, I've given them to organisations and individuals where I hope that the binoculars, etc., will make a difference. RUGEZI Ornithology Centre are no strangers to this. They've received some equipment, and I hope to be giving them some more when I return in October 2026. This year, later on this year. Okay, so thank you to Opticron, thank you to RUGEZI Ornithology Centre, but just before I close, just want to say a big thank you to Planet Birdsong. an inspirational charity that obviously collects birdsong, particularly in Rwanda, and using PARACHIRP. Look it up, PARACHIRP, P-A-R-A-C-H-I-R-P, PARACHIRP equipment, which is a sort of parabola for collecting birdsong. They are doing an incredible amount of work in Rwanda and collecting the birdsong of all of the different birds in Rwanda. So, two charities, please, to have a look at, RUGEZI Ornithology Centre and Planet Birdsong. If you could make a donation to either, it would make a massive difference to their work there. I'm going to leave it there. Another video to come up. See you later. Tickle my feathers. Bye.